Every single week, we are downright proud to salute a great local organization or an event from Stivers Ford Lincoln, and we have one today we definitely want to tell you about. We've had him on before. Tim Cloyd, thank you for joining us once again, talking about extreme flight.
This is so cool.
To find a cure. Remind everybody what this is all about.
Well, thank you first off for having me on today. And it is a hot air balloon flight. I will take high altitude, long distance to raise money for cancer research. It'll be the 4th annual extreme flight to find a cure. I will fly distances above of several hundred miles, above 17,000 feet at times.
There's some footage.
Oh,
now,
yes.
high speed, high altitude. Now, to me, okay, what does that really mean?
That's 17,500 feet.
17,000 feet.
And high speed, 83. I hit 83 miles an hour on that flight. Flew from Iowa past Illinois into Indiana, almost made Ohio on that flight, 6-hour flight.
So it's fast. It's got to be cold up there.
Well, the launch that morning was a balmy -6.
Oh, and then you're going 17,000 feet up.
Right, but I'm dressed for it. I have the right equipment for it.
I'm dressed
and
for it.
cold weather helps
goodness.
hot air balloons,
Yes,
correct?
it does. I won't need as much fuel to lift. The hotter it is, the warmer it is in the summertime, the more fuel you need. So it's much better.
Really?
Yes.
Because the air's thicker? How's that work?
It's about the temperature. The temperature, actually the air is a lot thinner up there to breathe. As you saw, I had oxygen on.
Right.
Wow.
I need oxygen to breathe above 12,500 feet.
12,000, okay.
So it's about cold temperature,
goodness.
and it takes less fuel to heat.
Now, you always come on our program to talk about this amazing thing that you do this time of year. Why are you wanting to make a flight like this to help cancer research at this time of year? Well,
this time of year because I can land about anywhere I want to because of the crops are out.
True.
So that's not a problem. But the flight is it reaches my heart and it touches many people. Cancer does. So we fly names of loved ones on the flight. I say we, I meant myself. It's a solo flight, but it's called Lifting Up a Loved One. Last winter, I flew 114 names of people that have dealt with cancer. Now, the general public can honor somebody they have known with cancer through my website, which I know they have it. It's techvisions.org. And at least a minimum of a $10 donation, I will fly the name of that person on the flight. And that donation can go to any organization they choose, any cancer organization. 100% of that donation will go there.
100%?
100%.
Wow,
yes.
good for you.
Of course, I'm looking for sponsors. Some of the sponsors I have on this upcoming flight, Edward Jones, they're from Franklin, Wisconsin, Country Propane, and Airgas have donated for different things.
When did you first start getting into the hot air balloon?
Oh, back in '06. Actually, I've been around hot air balloons since 2000.
Yeah.
And it's addictive when you become. That's a great selfie.
And you own the Glorious Drifter. This is yours.
This is my balloon.
Well, is it kind of like buying your first sailboat when you said, okay, I'm buying the hot air balloon instead of just renting? I mean, that's got to be a big day.
Yeah, because you want to be able to use it whenever you want to, and not have to go. Is it available? You know, you're renting, and so. Yeah.
Does the balloon fit in the basket when it's in storage?
Oh yes, indeed. It's very small and compact. Fits, just scrams into a bag.
How big is that?
That is 120,000 cubic feet. If you can imagine 120,000 basketballs. It is 70 feet tall and about 65 feet wide at the equator.
And is this the same type of balloon we'd see in Indianola?
Yes. Same time. In fact, same type. In fact, I do fly down there. People may have seen that balloon down there. And I do take people on regular flights. I also can train people as well. I'm a flight instructor.
That's snow on the ground behind you?
Oh, yes, way down there.
You're wearing oxygen and snow. I mean, you are intense, man.
Are you sort of limited by the jet stream and how much fuel you have on board as to how long the flight is?
Fuel, yes. It's the jet stream. If I could go 120, 200 miles an hour, I would. But it's the fuel on board limited me to when I need to land. That kind of tells me the flight's time's coming.
And when is this flight going to possibly take place?
Between now and the end of March.
In the end of March, and it all depends on what's happening with weather. So you're ready to go if conditions were perfect. You could go today.
It's up to Jason. No.
And what do you need for conditions?
I need clear skies all the way up to at least 18,000 feet, and I would like to have some stronger winds. Okay, stronger winds. If 83 is great, but if I hit a 40 and 50, that's fine too.
Now, if the wind is, say, going 10 miles an hour, does that mean you're going 10 miles an hour?
Yes. I'm with the wind.
Same speed.
Same speed. No, there's no breeze.
Unbelievable.
There's no breeze at all.
Now, before in the past, people have been able to track you because it is one of those things that could happen any day.
Yes.
To find out when you're going and where you're going, because obviously you're reliant on Mother Nature and what's happening with the wind, so you could land almost anywhere.
That's right, except flight planning is important. One flight I could have taken and I decided not to. It would have pushed me toward Michigan and Superior. Nah, not a good choice.
Didn't want to chance that.
Not a good choice. So flight
gear.
planning is important, and that's with any flight, any normal flight. But people can track me on the website, get to know me as a Facebook. I notify people on Facebook and email literally a few days before, and then right up to the last day before of when this flight will happen. People have tracked this flight they've been across the world and have been following me on this live, and you will see it live. You can be a part of this flight, which is incredible.
We want to make sure everyone remembers that website. Otherwise, there's brochures around as well. Despite the fact that it's just an incredible thing you're doing it for a very important cause, and that's why we want to recognize you this morning and be downright proud about what you're doing, and that's to find a cure for cancer as well.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, helping people raise money for cancer. And I got to give a shout out to my advanced teams and my chase teams, because when I launched, my team that launched me was 2.5 hours behind me when I landed, because I'm going 83 miles an hour and they have to follow the road. So I had advanced teams ahead of me already that left a couple hours ahead of me to track me, and they were really close to when I landed.
And you can help be a part of it. Only a simple $10 donation or more. You can have a friend's name lifted up with the balloon that might have
That's right. I will video, read every name. I read some, burn some, read some, burn some, and every name I will read every name and post that as well.
Wonderful. Well, we're downright proud with everything you do for 4 years now.
Yes, this will be the
doing the
fourth
extreme
annual.
flight. So thank you so much for coming on board once again with us, and we'll stay tuned to see when you're going to be taking off for your next extreme
Thank you very
flight.
much for having me.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.